Sharkworks Bay. Oh, I kind of like that. Something feels weird in the pedal drive area. Ooh, I almost dropped my shear pin. Normal. All looks very normal to me. A Westbrook group. Oh, really? What group? I want to join. I want to complain. Let everybody know, right? So that was like very close to a very public beach in very shallow water. So dude, I feel like if they would just open it up, you know, and people were shark fishing more, they'd be a little more scared of boats and hose. You know, like they just know floating boat equals meal. They're not scared of the boats at all. 30 feet off the beach. I bet it's that beach. If it's a Westbrook group. I mean, there's a couple town beaches, but yeah. Well, it'll take someone literally dying, you know, before anything happens, so. All right, we are going for keeper tog today. And I'm thinking my little island there is occupied. I can't really tell. This is when I need the binocs. If there's people over there, I don't want to fish it and show them my little honey hole. Yeah, I think that's either people or birds. I can't quite tell. It looks like people. Yeah. It's either people or some very big birds. No, I think that's birds. Huh. Can't tell. Yeah, we'll start talking over where I'm at now. So instead of rock steady, I did horizon lock, and I think it keeps everything looking a little straighter, I'm noticing, on the DJI. Horizon's better? What the hell was I doing rock steady for? What the hell is wrong with me? All right, let's do a little boulder threading the needle. Let's see if we still got it. Because I don't listen to you? Yeah. Freaking do it the way I want to do it. Or I do listen, and like I think not listening and literally instantly forgetting is two different things. Okay, we're threading. No calamitous collisions yet. Okay, and we're through, I think. I don't know, that's rocks. We are through. Okay. Sweet. Oh man, oh man. What? No, I did not see the mold. Ooh. Very cool. Any loose tog jigs? Yep. I'll check it out. I'll check it out later. I don't know how long I'm gonna be out here today. Depends on how quick I get a tog limit, I guess. And then we'll do a little striper fishing for sunset, and then probably just head in and skip the night bite. I've had enough sharks for today. So we'll do a little 3-hour, 4-hour. All right, Mr. Krabs. You ready to catch me a big tog? I think I'm just gonna turn my YouTube channel into like an ASMR fishing channel. Just like crabs cracking and waves and drag ripping. Stuff like that. Get a crazy mic. I feel like it'd be much easier to just edit those that way and like forget the voiceovers and the storylines and scripts and everything I'm not doing anyways. For what love of the game? Just, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna like market it as, but ooh. So it'll be that and like the VODs, pretty much. And that'll still show like the highlights of like the best catches and stuff. Or no, that probably won't work because I'm going to be talking during everything. Just VOD upload. I mean, they're already on there, the VODs for YouTube. So just something that highlights the clips. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Oh man. My crab, no. An hour offload, yeah. Just so, oh man. Just something different. That was a bad hook set. Oof. It is nice. Today would have been a good jet ski day. We got plenty of crab. I did very good crabbing. Oh, I never checked my trap. Yeah, this horizon lock's nice. Ah, damn it. All right, I'm going to my, what spot to go to? This feels like all shorts. Do I cast around a little? South side of the big rock, I know. I kind of want to try the reef out deep a little bit. It's just kind of ripping, so it'll be tough. God damn, I need spot lock. Let's go, we'll go out to that reef. Coming soon, right? Yeah, should be. Next week at some point. Re-rig your kayak this winter. Or porgies, maybe it's porgies. They use a tool that mushrooms over them. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Big hit. Big hit. Come on, take it. Probably just porgies messing with me. Yeah, we're off the rocks now onto the sand. We drifted off of them. golden sea bream. Ooh, fancy. Yeah, I wonder like what caused that. That change. I think they're probably just prepping them to be served in restaurants. Would be my guess. Is they're gonna hammer them commercially, just like fluke. Sell more of it, exactly. Just like summer flounder. Get a little bit of water. Yeah. Alrighty. Some rocks here. Take a cast. Try not to get too hung up. Lost my crab, yep. Instantly lost the crab. All right, let's go check the deep spot. Go see what's going on over there. Maybe some bass as well over there. There's this little rip right here. I had a really good fluke drift this morning. Lots of hits. That was kind of cool. Learned a new spot. It's always nice to expand the spots. Need to get back after them. I feel like your salt pond will have fluke for sure. I feel like you'd be able to go like real light tackle, like 20-pound leader, you know, go with like just like an 1/8 ounce jig head or a 1/4 ounce jig head, and like gulp jerk shads instead of like the curly tails, and just, you know, slow twitches, sweeping twitches. Mix it up, do a little curly tail here, but mostly, I would say mostly those jerk shads. I've been meaning to anchor the kayak up onto the flats way over that way, and at low tide do that. I just am a big old lazy guy. Nice. Ooh, jeez. Freaking ankle just cracked. Take a drop. Take a little drop. Whoa, Mr. Crab. That was an aggressive move on your part. Double up on this guy. A lot of taps. I'm guessing porgies tearing it up. Okay. We're going to try this little pocket. Ooh, teaching session. There you go. Ooh, big hit. Robbed an hour ago. A little bit of crab on there. Could actually use a nice keeper. I don't think I have much to eat. I gotta go shopping. But instead of shopping, I went fishing. Thank you, sir. change. Spot change time. Let's get a big old crab on. Try the front side of this structure. We've been kind of working the back side. Is this striper? Weak fish? Maybe. What is this? Whoa, jeez. Ozzy with 104 viewers. Thanks, man. Massive raid. Dude. Big stream. Welcome in, folks. I think that deserves a spot change. Not getting much here, but little taps. They hugging bottom. I am black fishing. We're going for tog. So I'm dropping crab. But seems like just a lot of porgies and small hits, so I'm gonna change spots. Appreciate the follows, guys. Welcome in. We are black fishing right now. I'm dropping some shore crabs on a weighted jig head. Just kind of working it along bottom. Looking for keeper blackfish. That'd be about 16 inches. A little bit of water. Any sand fleas? Nah. I don't think I get sand fleas in Connecticut. I think that's more like a South Shore / Jersey kind of thing. I don't think there's too much sand flea in Long Island Sound. I could be completely wrong. I'm kind of guessing. But I just hit like 3 drifts. Dude, there is fish here. But I did throw a bucktail around. Blacks crush them. Oh, I bet. A nice juicy sand flea. Absolutely. I'm gonna go try one other spot I know. I might even just pull the kayak up on. Nah, we'll stay in the kayak. Yeah, so we're gonna do that for like an hour. Once the sun gets a little closer to going down, we will start striper fishing. Sun's a little bit high right now. It's freaking cooking me. For anybody new who missed the morning stream this morning, we got sharked pretty hard right next to the kayak. Should be a clip floating around somewhere. That was pretty cool. About a quarter mile away from the next spot. What did the shark snag from you? Oh my God. A striper. Dude, it was slot too, and I don't really keep striper, but I was gonna keep that one for a neighbor. I literally said it. I'm like, oh yeah, this one looks slot. You know, I don't normally keep stripers, but I might keep this one. Boom, shark grabs it right next to the kayak. Massive brown shark. Poor little guy. Also, -1 bucktail. Taxman's got to get paid. Dude, I never get sharked like that close to shore like that. That was crazy. That was crazy. Lip grips. Fellas, lip grips. It ain't worth it. Yeah, taxman in the brown suit. It was not, at least it wasn't the taxman in the gray suit. It was a brown suit, so. Don't get those sandbar sharks, no? Nice. They are a problem. I mean, that's like, I don't see them often in the kayak, but seeing them in that spot, that's one of my favorite spots to hit. Seeing one there like that is kind of, I don't like it. I don't like that. Mako, poor beagle, blue shark, whites. Yeah, I don't think there's too much of that in the sound. I mean, I'm sure there are some Makos and threshers. Plenty of dogs too, but yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. That was my first like real sharking. I've never had one take one off the line like that. Very rare to get sharked unless it's the dogfish. You're right, yeah. Yeah, hopefully that kind of stays as rare as it has been for me, and that's not like the start of freaking Shark Works Bay. I'm hoping that's not like gonna start trending. Although Shark Works Bay does sound cool. Had a seal take your striper in the surf. Eye contact the whole time. That's so funny. Oh man. Yeah, I've never been sealed, which is surprising because there are plenty of seals. And like, who knows how many times there's been a brown shark circling and I'm just like, you know, lipping the bass or whatever. So I'm just gonna do lip grips from now on. Maybe even get a spare. Sharks, yeah, Brock store, we got sharked this morning. We got sharked. Got the thumb. Got the whole thumb. Yeah, true. It is Saltworks Bay. It isn't Freshworks Bay. But now it's Sharkworks Bay. Well, right now it's Skunkedworks Bay, but we're about to change that with this spot change. Welcome, Otto. Welcome into the stream. We're about to start fishing and the seagull is gonna dive bomb me because he's got babies. He's protecting his babies up on that island. He does not like when I get near it. Happy I don't have bull or tiger, those worry me. Yeah, 100%. He's protecting his little fuzzies. Although the seagull chicks on that island are almost full grown at this point. I think he's being a little bit of a helicopter mom. Cut the cord already, jeez. All right, we're here. Time to start fishing. Spot change number 3. Skunked on the first 2 spots. Let's see if we can change our luck. Again, we're black fishing. I'm dropping weighted jig heads with some live crab on it. These jet skis ripping in this area. There's like 4 jet skis just ripping right here. Probably not helping the bite. What's up, birds? I know it's your island, Mr. Seagull, I know. Surprised one hasn't gotten, Old Town and Fire Tire. Very popular color. On a 12-foot topwater lure. Very cool setup. I want to get an Old Town autopilot with Minn Kota. Well, listen, exclamation mark BHM in the chat will bring you to Black Hall Marina's website. We sell Old Town autopilots. We ship anywhere in the US. There we go. Measuring board. No, he's short. Big short though, 15 inches. Big fella. Prefer freshwater fishing, deep dark ocean scary. Yeah, get a 120 autopilot and you're set. And I'd be happy to sell you one. You can call into the shop and I'll tell you all about it. FaceTime you, show you one, show you how it works, and we'll ship it right to you. I think it's $199 flat rate shipping. What was that fish? The stream crashed on you? It was a blackfish, tautog. And we're dropping live crabs on a jig head for them. There you go. Yeah, there's the... Would you still get a big water? For freshwater, I would say a 120 autopilot. I mean, the big waters are sweet, but kind of unnecessary for freshwater. If you want the extra room, I mean, you know, it's powered by a Minn Kota, so you're not going to feel the difference. 2 KAPs, jeez. That's crazy. Wow, they're hungry down there. Let's feed them. That was like instant. My tip wrapped? Yeah. Okay. Probably tighten up the drag a little. Went to 160. Ooh, geez. I just caught a blackfish. I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll catch another one. Hopefully. Or just instantly snag a rock. Blackfish, yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to show you another one. Let's see, it's kind of ripping here. Did I lose my crab? I did. I lost my crab. No. Now that I think about it, with the brown sharks around, I don't know if I want to keep one today, because I would have to hang it off the side of the kayak. That might not be a good idea. I might not do that anymore. Might have to get a cooler. APs were $4.50 at launch. Yeah, I was gonna say 2Ks, kind of crazy. Rather get the 120. Yeah, you should get the 120. Spend the 500 on sonar. Yeah, get the 120 and then get a Humminbird Helix 7. Yeah, there you go. There's the link to the website, Blackcomb Marina. I would love, like, this year to sell a kayak through my stream. That would, like... Ooh. That would be so cool. Oh, I just got robbed. I felt them rip the crab right off. Oh no, still getting hits. Kayak giveaway on stream? Dude, I mean, I would. Maybe if we ever do like a kayak giveaway at the marina, we were talking about doing one through the marina, and I could probably tie it into the stream, or well, definitely tie it into the stream. Oh, returned it, worst purchase ever? Oh no, what didn't you like about it? I've never even heard of that. What the hell is that emote? That's That's an emote. Yeah, you can do a 120. Can't do paid entry. Well, can I promote the marinas giveaway? Right? Or plug it? Not at all, man. Yeah, yeah. Oru customer service was terrible. Couldn't contact them except through email. Oh, no! Kept my crab. Yeah, I could probably just get away with doing it, yeah. Regardless of the rules. I kind of don't care about the rules. Kind of an outlaw. Kind of a badass. Swing and a miss, yeah. Oh, and the crab's gone. The wombo combo. It's kind to feed the fish. Yeah, see, I fed the sharks. Now I'm feeding the blackfish. Now I'm feeding the rocks. Oh, there we go, we're out. Oh, now I'm feeding the fish finder. Ooh, oh. Ah, nice, short. Another short. I don't know. Yeah, he's short. Maybe barely a keeper. I want a nice big 20-incher. There we go. Man, that thing went slack. I knew he picked it up. FedEx punched a big hole in the first one they shipped. Ooh. So what's nice is we have really good like white glove shipping. You know, and we wrap them in cardboard, and then we use like heat shrinking wrap and like wrap it real nice. And then we use like small shipping companies. So they're you know, it's not going on like a massive truck with like a bunch of other shit on it. As far as I know, and I'm new there, so. But the ones I've helped ship, you know, there's freaking nothing else on the truck, and the guys are really careful with it, and I help them, you know, load it up, and then there's, you know, insurance. So if something happens, it's insured, something like that. There's some type of insurance on it. through like the shipper. Thoughts on getting a Old Town Sportsman 120, then DIY install the Minn Kota would save me a lot of money. So are you talking about the Sportsman 120 pedal drive? So you want pedals and the Minn Kota? Fit in a 2024 Subaru Crosstrek. I don't know what the Crosstrek is. Is that a truck or is that a SUV also? Number two. Fish number 2. Smaller SUV. Do you have a hitch on it, maybe? No, the paddle version. So Old Town just came out with a paddle 120 Pro. You could do that. Get the 120 Pro paddle that just came out. $2K for the paddle version. Never mind. Oh man, they're down there, huh? Okay. I do have a hitch. So you could do, look into bed extenders. You could do a bed extender. Oh shit. And like put the seats down or whatever. You ever see those? Bed extenders, easy. You can install rollers on them. Still be cheaper. I think it would probably, I don't know. I think it's probably about even, if not a little more expensive. Probably about even. Yeah, bed extenders are sweet. And they're like $60. I mean, you can get like nice ones for like, you know, $150 or $200, but you can get a pretty cheap one just from like Harbor Freight for like $60. Actually, you know what? If you're going just trolling motor, dude, get a new canoe. Oh yeah. There you go. Get a new canoe. Forget Old Town. Why am I just thinking of that? You know, get a U10 new canoe. We sell them at Blackhall. I'd be happy to sell you one. Wouldn't want to leave my hatch open like that. Why not? Feel the breeze. I know, it is sketchy. It is sketchy. Like, that's what I use, and I'm like, you know, waiting for the day freaking something goes flying out the back of the car. But you just got to be careful and make sure, you know. Then you don't have to lift, you know, to get stuff on the top of the car at all. Yeah, go to Blackhall's website and check out those new canoes. They're freaking sweet. Yeah, if anybody ever buys something from Black Hole, let me know, and I'll, you know, see what I can do. See if I can work a little magic. One of those Newport kayak motors, I hear very good things about them. Ooh. No, I dropped them. No. That felt heavy. They are pricey. What about, what's the other one? Bixby? I think cheaper, but less, obviously less powerful, maybe. Do you guys carry Bonafide? No, we're looking to get them. They're freaking sweet, dude. We're probably going to get them for next year. They're just huge. You know, we're a small business. But, you know, but much better customer service than like freaking Bass Pro Shops, you know. That's why you shop with us. Bixby's 40 pound. Bixby's are more than Newports? Whoa, huge PB, piece of seaweed. Let's go, guys. Whoa. I might wall mount that one. Oh, wow, yeah. PB grass, let's go, let's go. That one's going on TikTok. Yeah, you're real interested in what's going on here, Mr. Siegel, huh? Oof, that one got hit on the way down. Three horsepower is a lot. Oh my God, you would fly. You'd be flying. You might catch air on that. Damn. I know that rock is there too. I knew I was about to hit it. Damn it. Yeah, you see me catching fish, huh, Mr. Siegel? You're hanging. What the hell? Man, this is snagged good. Ooh, I got it out. Let's go. You want a crab, Mr. Siegel? Oops, that was a whiff. How about this one? Oh, don't be scared of it. I'm trying to feed you. Oh, I think he saw it. Nope. No, he's pissed. Got it. Yeah, me too, Proctor. I don't mind pedaling, but it's like when I'm doing like the after work fishing trips and I'm tired, or and just like longer 10-hour, 8-hour fishing trips. Like I fished this morning, you know. I'm tired. I'm probably not going to do night fishing. We'll probably fish the sunset, and you know, we'll enjoy the sunset together, chat, and you know, I'll throw around some top waters for stripers. Hopefully get a couple. But that's it. I'm not sticking around night fishing, but you know, if I had a trolling motor, I might just freaking spot lock and sit back and relax. Last time I give you anything, Seagull, I saw you eating those bunker chunks I left. Never again. Very disrespectful. Yeah, oh my God, spot lock would be a game changer for me. It's calm today, but it can rip. It can rip out here. Look at this fish finder. Stacked. They seem pretty stacked up. But they're stealing a lot of bait. Yeah, if you're just doing a trolling motor and you don't want pedal drives, definitely go new canoe. That would be my suggestion. The whole design of the new canoes are just so nice looking. Get out of there. Oh, felt the rocks. Another nice one. Oh. Come on, man. We'll give you a little measure. $1,000 for the cheapest new canoe. There you go. That's pretty cheap. I don't know. Let's measure this guy. Let's see. Yeah, he's 16, but we'll let him go. I like big keepers, you know. I don't want to take just barely keeper. I want like a nice 18, 19 incher. So I'll probably just stop measuring them. Oh yeah, he took me into the rocks. My leader is shot. But we'll keep using it. these glasses a little wiped down. All right. Let's get a little meta glasses footage for the old Insta-Wham. All right, blackfish season is open in Connecticut, and we're dropping some short crabs I got earlier this morning. Put a few of these guys on. Just like that. We'll go drop it down next to these rocks. And they're chewing. I already got a few out of here. So it shouldn't take too long to get a bite. We're tip wrapped. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Okay. And we lost the crab already. All right, we're doing great. Perfect. And that's a wrap. Yeah, a U10 new canoe is fairly affordable, and it's a great boat. Slap a trolling motor on there. It's super easy to rig trolling motors on those things. They're like made for it. They have a nice little mounting plate. I'm pretty sure that the U10s do have like a battery box in the back, a nice watertight battery box. All right, just drop it right next to these rocks here. Yeah, unless you're going pedal drive, new canoe's the way to go. The new canoe pedal drive just isn't quite there for me anyways, for what I would be using it for. Maybe it makes more sense if you're like freshwater or whatever, but not for what I'm doing, especially right now with the rocks. Right, and I'm just gonna flick this jig out right in front of me. Bounce. Oh wow, I didn't know that. I didn't even know they made Minn Kotas without spot lock. That's pretty cool. And if you're doing salt, you're gonna want, you know, the salt version of the Minn Kota. If you're doing fresh, you're gonna want the fresh version, obviously. But I didn't know there was two different versions until like last year. All right, just gonna toss this jig out right in front of me and kind of pedal backwards, hold it in place. Let a little more line out. Wow, that's crazy, Proc Store. I can't freaking hold myself here. Speaking of spot lock, it's starting to rip really hard. Okay. Appreciate the follow. I'm marking them. Everything's going up again. Nice. Perfect. Just what I was hoping for. There we go. Another nice one. All right. Yeah, probably a good call. You never know. I don't see anything really coming down. Houses, anything. Yeah, I know. Oh my God, I bought my PC right before everything went up, dude. I bought my PC. It's a 5070 Ti, freaking perfect timing, and it's a powerhouse. Yeah, they're chewing down there. Still there. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, it appreciated. Which is crazy. Seven 5070 Ti, yeah, nice. Dude, they're great. Still using a 3090. That's a good card. 5070 is kind of unnecessary for what I do, but it is nice when I kind of am in the mood for more graphically demanding games. And editing, stuff like that, it's kind of nice too, to have stuff render really quickly. What CPU? I don't remember. A good one. It was a pre-built, so whatever a pre-built company would typically pair with it, it was like the better of the two. Ryzen, not Intel. I forget. Yeah, I think that's what something like that, Ryzen 9, or I don't know. I think my 5070 is a MSI 5070 or whatever. I don't know. I don't know computer stuff. It is what was the pre-built company I used? I don't remember the pre-built company name either. I think the initials of the pre-built company are like AI, because it says AI on it somewhere. And I remember my parents seeing it and being like, "Oh, is that for AI?" And I was like, "No, that's just the logo." Does that mean it has AI? And I'm like, no. That's not what that does. That's just a logo. That's just a sticker, actually. That's funny. I custom built. Yeah, I ain't doing all that. I just did a pre-built. Oh, Andromeda Insight. Very good build quality. I was very impressed with it. Oh, and I got it on like a crazy sale too. That's right. It was like right before everything went up, and it was like a crazy like 4th of July sale. Like I don't know. I remember seeing the deal on Reddit, and people were like buying it up, and I got one before they all went. So not only did I buy it at the right time, I got it on like some crazy like 4th of July sale, I think it was, or Prime Day or something. I forget exactly. Maybe it was like 30% off or something like that. Went curved ultra wide, never going back. I actually this year just bought I went from 24-inch ISP to 27-inch OLED MSI, and it just came in like a couple weeks ago, and oh my god, I'm having so much fun with the OLED. It looks so good. I've just been playing like PvE Tarkov with it, and it's so fun. Everything looks so good. Tarkov looks great when you don't have to scale it back for FPS, you know, to be competitive with other actual players. If you're playing PvE, you know, you can play at a low FPS and actually have like decent graphics, which is nice. I was thinking about curved, but I just went with normal. I don't know. Maybe I should have gone curved, but whatever. Yeah, instantly robbed. A lot of shorts down there. A lot of short blackfish. SPT mod. I've been meaning to like look into that. I see stuff about it on the Reddit. That would be fun. Can you do multiplayer with that? Like, can a buddy also do that? Really? I should have went curved? Damn. SPT is way better. Ooh. I gotta try that, yeah. I've been seeing that. I've been seeing stuff about it. A little big mark on the side scan over here. Freaking, probably another shark. Coming to eat all my blackfish. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, dog balls. That's why I went traditional, but I was thinking about it. It would be nice too. Curved would be nice for like editing videos and stuff. Smarter AI, PMCs act realistic. Yeah, I gotta do that. I'm set. Actually, you know what? Good call. We're ending stream. No. I'm out of here. Can you run it on like a 2080 Ti? Can you run SPT on like a 2080? Or is it more demanding because of all the mods and stuff? Once you get used to it, yeah. I know you've been loving that game. I checked it out, it looks cool. Oh, a quest mod? Ooh. Yo. I love PvE Tarkov. I think I'll probably prestige on official, you know, and just finish what I'm doing. And then start fresh on SPT, maybe. And like, you know, so oh man. Camera died. Let me catch this blackfish real quick and I'll change batteries. What jigs am I using? I am using, what are they called? They're 3 6-ounce asylum jigs. That's what they're called. And they're pretty good. They're pretty good. I like the way the hook is shaped and all that. The paint holds up pretty well. No, my crab. All right, let me drop this crab and then we're gonna do camera change and then we're gonna striper fish. Absolutely bottom sweeper supremacy. They're the best. I'm so glad I discovered them and, you know, started using them. Yeah, hideout mod would be sweet too, just to know. Get rid of the spreadsheets. I don't want to have to do spreadsheets for a video game. We're done tugging. I'm gonna save these crabs and do a quick battery change. using 5G to stream. You know what? I'm using a Starlink. Shit. There we go. Strapped to the Yak Attack crate. Strapped to the Yak Attack crate. Appreciate the follow there. What are we throwing, guys? What are we throwing for stripers? We're gonna start striper fishing here. Sun's going down. What do you guys want? You want top water? You wanna see some top water? Potential top water, I should say. Yeah, it's the mini. Yeah, it's sweet. I love it. Around. Double single, ready to mingle with fish. Is it back? All right, good looking out. Appreciate that. Very much appreciate the heads up. Should be good now, right? Gorgeous out here today. How big do these stripers get? My PB is 46 inches, and I'm looking to break 50 inches. That's kind of the goal here. We're marking. I don't know what, but we're marking some stuff. Big old bass. Big old mama. Did I ever get a fish only to have a shark chomp it? Yeah, this morning. There's a clip from this morning. Take a look at the clip. That would take you for a ride. Oh my god. It's gonna be insane. Hopefully, if I ever get a bass that big, I'm like somewhere I can just beach the kayak and like, you know, get a decent measuring on it. You see that clip? It's freaking nuts. Shark got DoorDash. Yeah, literally. Yeah, right, dude. You see this seagull going for my lure? Yeah, right. That was a tern. I don't think that was a seagull. Let's throw a bucktail around. See if that's what they want. This leader worries me, but we'll see. I think this is a 1/2 ounce bucktail. Ooh, a seaplane. So this is a 1/2 ounce bucktail. I tipped it with a 5-inch gravity tackle eel. both in white. And I'm in rocks. Fuck. Ooh, that was cool. Blue angels. But that was a sight to see. Cut it out. Watching this while working from this beach makes me feel better. I'm not out there, thanks. You're welcome. Happy to be of service, sir. That's why we do it. That's why we do what we do. Hopefully I can catch a fish for you. Ooh, you know what I should throw is the sluggo right now since it's all glassed out. Let's throw a sluggo. That'll be fun. A little rusty on the hook, but that's all right. Let's actually juice it up a little. Double screening. From your window plus Twitch, nice. How's the delay? Best fishing report ever. There you go. Yeah, I'll let you know if they're around. Fair warning, I did get sharked this morning. I had a shark come up, rip a striper right off my line. FYI for your morning swims. Wave to him. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, a salute. How about that? I am marking fish. Love me a sluggo, can work slow, medium, or top water, walk the dog. That's what I'm doing, is the top water, walk the dog. Am I about to drift into these rocks? No, I'm clear. Am I clear? Oh yeah, I'm clear. That's so funny. I'm right out the window and on the screen. Love it. It's gonna be a nice sunset too, it looks like. Let it go like a stun fish after a blow up. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I don't think I've ever done that after a blow up. That's a good little move. Oh, let's do a little higher up. I gotta stretch. There we go, perfect. Jerkbait style, yeah. Yeah, I love a good sluggo. I don't use it enough. The blackfish bite on the back of these rocks was great. Well, a lot of shorts, but plenty of them. Oh man. Appreciate the follow. More fishing? Yeah. We're gonna do a little spot change. I don't know what I'm marking, but I was marking some stuff. Maybe like weak fish, or I don't know, but it was pretty decent. A little Hail Mary cast at these rocks over here as we go by them. All right, keep it moving. Mikey Fishing, what's up, man? Water so calm, yeah, it is glassing out. We're gonna go try some shallow grass beds up ahead. Very fun to fish, very clear, beautiful water. How can I make you a donation? I think there's a donation link in the About section. Thank you. There should be. Striper? Yeah, we're striper fishing. What is this? A little floating log? Also welcome. Also welcome to the street. Quite the entrance. What is this? Ooh, cool little piece of driftwood. Very cool. Yeah, so we're throwing some topwater lures around for striped bass. I'm not too far from the next spot. Keeping an eye on my side scan in case I mark any bait or fish or whatever. But we're kind of in between spots right now. What size striper you catching? You're down south? I catch like my PB is 46 inches. I'm looking to break 50 inches. I get a lot of cookie cutter size bass, 30, 35 inch. Look at the action on that sluggo. Look at that thing. Look at him go. Jeez. New Dogball subscribe. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the subscription. Appreciate you chatting as well. My favorite chatter. Nice. Yeah, we get some big striper. Definitely. A 50 would be insane. That's the goal, man. That's the goal. I'll grind till I die for that 50. I might have broken 46, but I just don't measure my fish. I like to give them a nice quick release. So I just, I hold them up to the rod a little bit, and then I measure the rod when I get home. Oh, I'm down south. Oh, you're in Canada. Oh, I gotcha. Got it. I'm so used to everybody being from Florida, I guess. Very cool. What's NB? Is that New Brunswick? Is that what that is, right? Did I guess that right? All right, let's start our little drift. We should drift perfectly across this structure. So I might just start casting. Yes, nice. Look at me go. Yeah, we did some striper fishing this morning. We did pretty good. We did some bottom fishing, did okay. And then today, and during this, or for this afternoon run, we did some black fishing, did very well. And now we're just kind of starting the striper fishing. I like to striper fish first light and last light. Caught stripers on the Kayak River. You're making that up. That's a made-up name. Nice try. But you can't fool me. Nice try. Oldest trick in the book. The old made-up river name. It's in New Brunswick? Sure it is. Sure it is. Sorry, birds. Sorry, cormorants. Sorry for spooking you. You looked comfy on that rock. But I'm working structure. Thinks I make up shark species now, doesn't believe my rivers. Just a little bit. Just one of my favorite bits. Oh no. Nice. Come on, Mr. Striper. Where you at? Swirled. Damn. That was a decent swirl. Damn. They're heading up that far to hide from Loki. I might take a few more casts over here. I was gonna just keep drifting, but we just got a nice little swirl. He expects nothing less. That's funny, yeah. Loki's chat kind of wild. You guys, I'll hang out in there and just lurk sometimes. You guys are kind of wild. I love it. He's got a fun bunch. He cultivates that energy. That's great. I love it. That's what makes a good streamer. Come on, Mr. Bass. I know you're here. Ooh, we fucking smoked it. Damn. Damn, short strike. Oh no, bluefish? No, short strike. No. That was a good hit. That sucks. It's all over for the sluggo when the blues show up. I know, and they love sluggos. Oh my god. do they love sluggos. There's bass here, man. That's my second. Well, one was a follow swirl, and that was like, he grabbed it. He full on grabbed it. He just missed the hook, which is crazy because I have massive hooks on. I pulled it right out of his mouth. He must have just had the tail. That sucks. Let's do some like off structure casts. I've seen them chilling kind of on these grass beds over here. You really got to keep an eye out here because it's so shallow and it's so calm right now. You'll see them tailing or swirling. Well, there's some bait right in front of me, some small bait. Well, there's lots of small bait. Oh yeah, this is where they are, off structure. I say that, and the 2 hits I got were on structure. Any bites tonight so far? Yeah, we got a bunch of blackfish. We did very well blackfishing. And then we're just getting short strikes from the stripers. No sharks. That's right, Jose. All right, let's go work this other pile of rocks here. This one I've in the past caught more fish on, so we'll see. This might be the move. Looks like we got another 30 minutes of light, 20 minutes of light. I'll probably end stream once it gets dark. I don't really feel like night fishing, especially after getting sharked this morning. Which is perfect because my return trip is like 500 yards to my left. So this is a good spot to end it. Kind of was the plan, was to just make a big lap. I love when there's some current and I'm hitting a drift and I can just turn the rudder instead of pedaling and it'll like turn the kayak. All right, this is the one. You ready, guys? Everybody ready? Should rate at the end? Yeah, I know. I've been rating, not every time, but when I remember. I've been doing it. Yeah, I know. I should have after the morning stream. That would have been a good one. Yeah, I forgot. Oh, blow up. Oh, and I'm pretty sure I just pulled the lure away from the fish. A little blow up behind me. It sounded like a schoolie though. Let's see if he's got buddies. Yeah, probably just a schoolie hitting that little bait I saw. Damn, look at that sunset. Swirl. Another swirl. Saw that, yeah. Schoolie. We're gonna ignore him and just cast back onto the structure. But I'm keeping my eye out over there. We'll do a little lure change after this last cast. All right, let's see what they want. What do you want, Striper? Let's throw a little top water, a little top knock, Yozuri top knock with a treble hook that's way too big for it, but whatever. Yeah, it's not way too big, a little bit oversized. Bunker colored, yep. The perfect little sunset bait, I think. put one on structure again, and then we'll go see if we can pull a schoolie out. Yeah, those storm sheds I've lost big fish on those freaking bunker colored storm sheds, man. It's like, dude, the lure's so good, but the hook is so bad. It's like, you know, I guess unless you're fishing like a really sandy area where you can just let the fish run. Which I'm not, and I never am. Kind of a useless lure. But I guess NLBN is kind of makes up for that. Spring school, yeah, me too. In the spring, spring holdovers, dude. I loved my Connecticut River trips this year. I absolutely had a blast doing that. No, this is round 2, Caden. I've done it before. I've done all day trips last year. This is round 2. Come on, just give me one little schoolie so I can go home. Release me from this hell. We'll work our way back up structure a little bit. But we're approaching our last few casts. Speaking of river trip, I saw a 6-foot sturgeon leap when you went 2 weeks ago. I saw a sturgeon today leap right before that brown shark. It was literally like the sturgeon jumped, I caught a striper, and then the brown shark. I was like, oh my God, there's so many species around me right now. That's awesome though. Isn't it so cool to see those sturgeon? 6 foot's big, man. That's a nice size sturgeon to sit your peepers on. Yeah, hopefully tomorrow and Friday are nice. I do plan on fishing. We'll see. Going to see a used boat Saturday. Nice. Hell yeah. Hope it goes well for you. That's exciting stuff. A Lund? Ooh, nice. Nice. Lunds are sweet. Freaking tanks, too. I've heard they're, like, pretty hardy boats. Like some range weather options, right? Yeah. Well, a couple more casts and I think that's it. That's it for this old salt. Actually, I gotta check my crab trap, so I'm gonna call last cast on this one. Last cast, folks, last casts. How's the bite? Striper bite is picky. They're short. I'm getting lots of short strikes and lots of swirls. We just slayed the tog. And thank you for the raid. And thank you. That was a massive raid, my man. Really appreciate it. Oh. All right, one more cast. One more cast. Last cast. Now it's last cast. I didn't like that last one. I can kind of tell this big treble's messing up the action on this a little. Alrighty, that's it for me. Let's find somebody to raid. I heard they're only biting limited batch rainbow pickle and LBNs. Yeah, that's the report I got from the tackle shop guys as well. I'll look. Thank you, sir. What is NLBN? It's a lure. It's like it's a great swim bait, but it's like very trendy and they do a lot of dumb social media stuff and they do like limited batch released, overpriced, you know? So it's like all the, just spooked a fish. Perfect way to end it. It's like what all the young kids are throwing because they're like trendy or whatever. But don't get me wrong. Yeah, no live bait needed. Yeah, that's the name. Don't get me wrong. They are a great swim bait. You know, a lot of people hate on them because of their marketing tactics. Yeah, Florida Kid broccoli hair. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Hype tax. Yeah. Well, I think they're just normal colors are decently priced because they're quality, hand poured soft plastics. But then they have like some swirls here. Nothing on the side scan though, just little baits. Probably some schoolies under them, but yeah, so their normal colors are fairly priced, but then they have like limited batch released and they're like overpriced, and it's like fucking shut the hell up. And they're terrible colors. Like their limited batch releases are like red or whatever. It's like, dude, red is a horrible color. Like, that's a fucking terrible lure color, you know? I'll throw, yeah, Van Stahl reels while pair fishing. Exactly. I'll throw, purple NLBNs at night. Fire. Very, very good. I haven't really found a soft plastic that has that broad kind of body to it. Don't see anyone else fishing. I appreciate you checking though. Thank you, sir. I haven't found a swim bait that has that broad body to it with like the thump on the tail, the vibration you feel working them is like very good. Who's just revving their shit in the background? I know. Yeah, that's so funny. 3-inch jig head with a good hook. Yeah, and the NLBN jig heads are like tuna grade jig heads. Like you aren't bending that shit at all. So I think they're great. They're a great swim bait, but just don't fall for the limited batch release hype. Don't get scammed. Oh, I have my sunglasses on. Oh my god, it's so much lighter than I thought it was. I could have kept fishing. I'm an idiot. Oh well. We're gonna end anyways. I gotta go eat. That's so funny. I thought it was like getting dark out. It was just my freaking sunglasses. It's like very bright out still. Wow. Crazy. All right, fellas. I appreciate everybody hanging out. Very good stream. Thank you for the raid. Nice blackfish sesh. Nice tog sesh. I would typically start night fishing, but maybe tomorrow. We'll see. I know. Why can't I see shit? I know. Yeah, the sun did go behind the trees, so it is gonna get dark pretty quick. But we could have got a few more casts in. Lala, Lala. Okay, let me look her up. Lala. Carpe diem. That one.
Hold on. IMHOTE.
Carpe diem. Got it. All right. Let me read her. You know what's so funny too? I've actually went to raid a bunch of people like on past streams, and I go to Stream Manager and I go to raid a channel. Oh, I can do it. And usually it says like cannot, like, so oops, something went wrong or whatever. It's been doing that to me. So that's all right. Get in there, folks.